What is going on, guys? My name is Dustin. Welcome back to the channel. I'm sitting in my wife's egg chair in the kitchen because she's sleeping. But today I'm going to be showing you my entire Lionsgate Steelbook collection so far. So we're going to be going through this, going through these Steelbooks. A couple of them are Blu-ray only. The rest are 4K. I'm going to show you guys the slipcover and just basically everything in detail. So if you want to plan, if you plan on picking these up, you kind of know what you're going to get, or maybe you have it on the way and you kind of want to see. I know I'm that type of person. If there's something I'm going to get, I do a lot of research on it, watch a lot of videos just so I know what I'm getting myself into. So yeah, some of these are really hard to get. Some you can still actually purchase from Best Buy, and a lot of these are Best Buy exclusives, by the way, so that's like the only place you can get them. First things first, to start it off, we have boom, The Punisher. This is the Thomas Jane Punisher from 2004. This movie is amazing. If you like The Punisher, then you've definitely seen this movie. It's pretty brutal. This is the one where you watch his entire family get gunned down. It's sad. Rewatching this now, especially in 4K, and being a dad and having a wife and having kids, it makes you feel a little different. But yeah, nonetheless, it's a great movie. Lionsgate absolutely kills it with their slipcovers and their steelbooks. They are some of the best looking steelbooks that you can get right now, and the best part is they're super affordable, anywhere between like $15 to $25. You honestly cannot go wrong for a steelbook. Considering most steelbooks nowadays, you're looking anywhere between like 35 to 40 bucks, sometimes even more. Lionsgate got you covered. They're cheap, they look good, and they come with a slipcover. So here we are. Here is The Punisher. You can see this is what it looks like with the slipcover. There you go. The back. And there's the spine. This is one of the ones that is actually a lot harder to come by, but you can find it sometimes for decent prices online, a little above retail. So what happens is you take the slipcover off. Boop. Now I'm going to show you the slipcover before I show you the steelbook so you can kind of see. Look how cool this slipcover looks. It looks amazing. And then you have the steelbook. Look at that. And there's a ton of little hidden details in this. You can see like little hidden skulls and the flames, and there's a ton of little details. So when you actually have this in hand, you can really look at it and see for yourself. You got Punisher on the spine, and you can see this artwork wraps all the way around. You got Thomas Jane on the back. And let's go ahead and show you what it looks like. So there you go. Front and back of the steelbook. Here's your inside artwork, and the really cool thing that they did here, and it's a great detail, is the disc art. So here you have your 4K, here you have your Blu-ray. It also does come with a 4K digital code, which is really nice. And yeah, you can see the disc art. It looks like guns firing. So when you actually remove the discs, you'll see the artwork here. And again, there's tons of little hidden things that you could look at this steelbook for hours and find little hidden details. And there you go. That's the disc art, so you can see the guns, and then whenever the discs turn, it looks like the guns are being fired. So that's super, super cool. Lionsgate is absolutely phenomenal with what they are doing. And again, they're super affordable if you can find them. And something that they really do too is, I'll see if I can show you guys on the steelbook here. It's actually going to be really hard to see on this one, but right where it opens up, you can kind of see the words there. It actually says first pressing. So that leads me to believe that eventually they're going to, put out more of these and keep the production up on them. But if you have the first pressing, you know that it was the first run of them, which I think is really cool, especially for people who collect. But I'm not somebody who would like really care. I'm just happy to be able to have these. But if you're somebody that's into stuff like that and you want to have like the first run of everything, jump on these. This right here, believe it or not, is my ultimate grail when it comes to steelbooks. And I know that may sound really, really weird, but it's the truth. This is American Psycho. This one is really hard to come by. You can't find it in stores, and anywhere online you're looking for a used copy already opened, $40 to $50. This retailed for $20. I've even seen it on eBay sealed for I think $90, which is crazy. This was actually a gift from my friend Lucas Starr. Lucas, if you're watching this, I freaking love you, man. Like, thank you. This is actually one of my favorite steelbooks, and you'll see why. And it's so clean, and I think it's just the simplicity of it is what I love. So yeah, this is American Psycho, Christian Bale. This came out in the year of 2000. This is a really good movie. I actually just rewatched this not too long ago, probably just sometime last week. I watched it again, and I love this movie. Super, super awesome. So let me go ahead and show you. Got the front. There you go. You can see Christian Bale there. American Psycho, unrated. Flip it on the spine. American Psycho in red. So it's kind of like this off-white cream color, and it just has red accents in the back. And then there you go there as well. And then the coolest part about this slipcover is if you guys watch the movie, then you already know. Look at this. This slipcover is amazing. Boom. There you go. So here's the slip. There's the front. And this slipcover actually has a lot of hidden detail in it as well. So, you got him, because he has a crazy skincare routine. He always puts on these masks, and he peels them off, and it shows it in the movie. If you watched it, then you already know. And then there's your back, the side, the other side. And on the inside of this slipcover, if you can see it, it says, "Feed me a stray cat." And that is what reads on the ATM. If you guys watch the movie, then you already know. But that pops up on the ATM screen in the movie, "Feed me a stray cat." So here's the steelbook. Again, it's super simple, but this steelbook is amazing, and it's honestly one of my favorites for that reason. I love the simplicity of it, and it doesn't need to be over the top. It's literally perfect. So you can see Patrick Bateman there, blood on his face. And then you have the spine, and then the back, he's just holding a bloody axe. And that's it. That's the whole steelbook. It's nothing too crazy. Let me go ahead and show you guys what the steelbook looks like opened. There you go. And then on the inside, you have your 4K disc and your Blu-ray disc, and then you have the Patrick Bateman business card, which the famous business card scene where they're comparing cards. It's a great part of the movie. If you have not seen this movie, I highly recommend it. And now this is going to be really hard to see, but underneath the disc, there you go, you can kind of see Patrick Bateman's face there. Very, very faint, very subtle. But this steelbook it's perfect. So that's everything you're going to get. And also, again, with being Lionsgate, you are going to get that 4K digital code, which is really, really nice. Because I don't have a 4K player yet, so I actually do utilize the digital codes for the 4K streaming. Obviously, it's not the same. I do have a 4K TV, but I do plan on picking up a 4K player here when my wife and I move. So there we go. Let's put that slipcover back on. Boop. Now, I'm going to continue the theme with the, I have two other ones here, but these are Blu-ray only. I'm going to continue with the 4K because that's what we got going on. Boom. One of my favorite movies, The Hurt Locker. This came out in 2008. This movie is just fantastic. This also comes with special features. By the way, you do get some special features on a lot of these. I should have covered that. I'm sorry. But The Hurt Locker. This movie is incredible. I really enjoy war films. So does my wife. You'll kind of notice that, and this movie is fantastic. This steelbook is fantastic. Lionsgate literally, at this point, I'm just buying every steelbook that Lionsgate puts out, just because they're awesome, and I honestly cannot get enough of them. I'm super excited for Hell or High Water, which comes out on the 17th. Really, really excited about that. But I'm going to be doing a movie review on that and an unboxing as well. So you have the Hurt Locker there, and on the back, this was actually my first Lionsgate Steelbook. And this is like the one that really got me hooked because I love this movie. I had to have it. And this film looks great on 4K. So when you take off the slip cover, this is what you're left with on the slip. This one doesn't have as much transparency as some of the other ones do, like The Punisher or like American Psycho. But there you go. You can see there's the slip. It's great. And this Steelbook, again, is just gorgeous. Look at this. There's the front. And here you go. You can really kind of see that first pressing detail that Lionsgate likes to put, which is really, really nice. So there you go. The front. There's the spine. The back. If we open it up, here you go. Front, back together. Now, it's funny, when I open this up, my wife and I actually put an online order in, and we went and picked this up in Best Buy the day we went to go see the Batman. And I really thought I got because of what they did with the discs. So here you go. There's the disc art. They made them look like burnt CDs, and it's hilarious. They look like bootleg discs. So there you go. Obviously, right here you have your 4K disc. That's your 4K disc. And then, of course, it does come with the code as well. I hate trying to get this movie out of here. Here we go. There's your Blu-ray disc. And then the inside artwork is awesome. If you know what the Hurt Locker is about. Yeah, there you go. Again, just an absolute beauty of a Steelbook from Lionsgate. Again, I am obsessed with everything that Lionsgate is putting out. And I'm telling you guys, if you can get them, jump on it because they are amazing. And I really haven't seen a bad Steelbook yet, and I don't think that they will put out a bad Steelbook. I'm just super into what they're doing. It's incredible. The detail is amazing. There you go, the Hurt Locker. Keeping on with the trend of the war films here, Hacksaw Ridge. This is a fantastic movie. It follows Desmond Doss. If you guys know about his story, it's really, really awesome. If you don't, essentially he goes to war and he does not touch a firearm. He does not kill anybody. He's a medic and he saves hundreds of people, and he did very, very courageous things. This movie is fantastic. Desmond Doss is played by Andrew Garfield, and it's awesome. My only gripe with this Steelbook is, and it's more with Best Buy, this was bought online for me as a gift from my wife. And you can see my Steelbook came a little banged up because Best Buy was not shipping in boxes. But here you go. You got your front, you got the spine, the back, and there you go. And then let's go ahead and take this slipcover off to review. This artwork is awesome. It looks like a painting, but it's actually all hand-drawn, which is wild. I cannot remember the artist's name that did the Steelbook, but it's amazing. So here's your slipcover. You can see, pretty simple. Just got the medic symbol on the front, on the back. It's just clear on the sides. So here is the front of the Steelbook. There it is. There's your spine. Here's the back. Look at this artwork. Amazing. And then it opens up. And then you have your 4K disc, your Blu-ray disc. I hate when they stack like the discs like this. Why is this so... I'm trying to show you guys the artwork underneath. There we go. And then there you go. You actually have a shot from the movie itself with Andrew Garfield there as Desmond Doss. But the inside's pretty simple, but I mean, how can you complain about something like that when you have artwork that looks like this? This Steelbook is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And of course, you do get that 4K digital code as well. And all my copies are first pressings, by the way. I did look that up when I got them, when I realized that was even a thing. I saw somebody talk about it at a TikTok, actually, and they were talking about the first pressing, and I looked at all mine, and they are. Next up, a movie that is actually really hated and not very well received, but I honestly enjoy it. It's something that kind of grew on me, and that is a Rob Zombie film, 3 from Hell. A lot of people don't like this movie. Of course, it's not anywhere close to, The Devil's Rejects or House of a Thousand Corpses. Those are done super well, but I don't hate this movie. Every time I've watched it, I've learned to love it more and more, but I never really hated it off the get-go, like a lot of people. So there you go. There's the front, the spine, and this is a gorgeous steelbook, you guys will see. There's the back. There you go there. And then we go ahead, and this is really cool. You take the slip off, and that is the artwork that you reveal. So here's the slip without the steelbook inside. Very, very simple. Then here's the steelbook itself. So it's basically what's on the front, but they turn into skulls. You have a pile of skulls here, flames. It's very Rob Zombie-ish. And this artwork wraps all the way around, which is beautiful. So there's the spine. There's that part. There's the back. It's amazing. We open it up. And here we go. You guys can see the artwork. You got the 3 coffins on the back, skulls on the front with the characters. It looks great. Opening it up, taking a look on the inside. You got your 4K disc here, right? Yeah, this is your 4K disc, your Blu-ray disc. Now the inside art is very simple, but again, with the artwork on the outside, how could you honestly even complain about what it looks like on the inside, because it is gorgeous. But the inside artwork is still very cool. If you watch the movie, she picks up a bow and arrow and she starts ruining people with it. So there you go. That's the inside artwork. Again, it's honestly, the movie was not super well received. A lot of people don't like it, but I don't hate it. I actually have another Rob Zombie film here too that Lionsgate did. They put in steelbook form. It is Blu-ray only, but it's a really fun movie to watch, and I quite enjoyed it. So next up we have, boom, The Cabin in the Woods. This is the newest release from Lionsgate at the time of me filming this. It is May, I want to say it's May 14th when I'm filming this, and you guys are seeing this for the first time, May 14th. And like I said, Hell or High Water with Jeff Bridges comes out on the 17th. But here we go, Cabin in the Woods. If you have not seen this movie, then I don't know what to tell you. Oh yeah, by the way, let me tell you when Hacksaw Ridge came out, and it's fairly new, 2016. 3 from Hell, I believe, is 2020 or 2019. Yeah, 2019. This came out in 2011, The Cabin in the Woods. There's your front, your spine, the back, and then there's this part as well. Sorry about the glare. But this actually, taking the slipcover off kind of spoils the movie. If you guys haven't watched it, then spoiler alert, I guess, kind of. But if you have watched it, then you already know. And we take the slipcover off, and it reveals the scientist and the kids standing there. There's the spine, just a simple red spine. In the back, you have the different monsters, which is amazing. So slipcover, you can see it kind of has, if you look closely, it has the force field. If you watch the movie, then you know what that is about. Cabin in the Woods down there. It's a very, very nice slipcover. It's very simple. You have a claw on the back there. I already kind of showed you the steelbook briefly because I went out of order. Let me go. Here is the front and the back together with the spine. Flip it over. You got your disc arts. This is your 4K disc here and your Blu-ray disc here. This symbol is in the movie. That's why it is on the discs, so it actually does make sense, and it kind of has that force field print on the discs as well, as you can see. And then on the inside, also kind of reveals a little bit of the movie. Well, it's actually, this is a painting that you see in the film that the kids find in the cabin. There you go. The inside artwork is awesome. So it's a super simple steelbook, but you know, it looks great. It looks great. My wife and I watched this. She watched this movie for the first time. You do get that 4K digital code. With all the 4K Lionsgate releases, you are going to get that 4K digital code. So we watched it. The movie looks good in 4K. All these movies look really good in 4K. And yeah, this movie gets really, really weird, but it's a really good movie. Now on to the two Blu-ray Lionsgate discs. These are Blu-ray only, they're not 4K. Everything else I just showed you is 4K. We're gonna start this off with another Rob Zombie film, 31. This is a really fun movie. This came out in 2015. And this is a Target exclusive. You can only get this at Target. You can still find it. It's like $15. So you got the front with the characters, the spine, the back, and there's that part there. So we slide off the slip cover and it reveals this gorgeous steelbook. I love it. But here's the slip real quick. Not really much to it. You just got the main characters on the front and then you got the back. This is, again, a really fun movie. I'm not going to get too much into it. I will do a movie review of all these at some point in time, but there you go. So where the main characters are on the front, it reveals the 5 people trying to kill them on the bottom. That's kind of the premise of the movie, but I don't want to talk too much about it again. The front, this guy is a psychopath. They're all psychopaths. And then you got the back, which I love, 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 love it. This is taken from a scene from the movie, but you know, it's more stylized. It's not an actual shot from the film, but it's an art rendition of a scene from the film. Then you got the spine. We open it up. There you go, front and back together. Inside you got your only disc, the Blu-ray. And then here is the interior art. And there you go. I highly recommend this film. I recommend this steelbook if you go to your local Target, if you can pick it up. Like I said, it's like $15. You really can't go wrong with that. And it does come with the digital code as well. There you go. And then last but not least, we have Wonder. This is a fantastic movie. This came out in 2017. It stars Owen Wilson, Jason Tremblay. I can never remember her name. Julia Roberts is in it. Julia Roberts is the mom, Owen Wilson's the dad. Jason Tremblay plays their child. This is a very, very good movie. It's rated PG. This is kind of a feel-good movie. This is a good film to sit down and watch with your significant other. It's a great film. So there you got the front. It says Wonder. There's the spine. There's the back. You have that part there. And then you take off the slip cover to reveal Jason Tremblay there. Here's the slip. It's kind of transparent, kind of not. You can kind of see there, but it's such a beautiful, beautiful steelbook, beautiful slip cover. The colors, it really, really pops. I promise, like the camera doesn't do it justice, but it looks really, really good. So there's the slip. And here is the steelbook. This is the front. So you have Jason Tremblay there, and you can see this part, it's kind of textured. So this steelbook is a matte finish, and then like this is even more matte, but it's textured. I don't really know how to explain it, but it looks great. And you just have those little details throughout. There's the spine. Now it is not textured on the spine, just the front and the back. On the back you have Julia Roberts there. It says, "You are such a wonder." The steelbook is gorgeous. The inside artwork is fantastic. Do not sleep on this. If you can pick this up for $15-20, do it. I recommend it. Front and back together. Here you go. Interior artwork, your only Blu-ray disc. It also does come with the digital code. And here is the inside artwork. I love it. You have the dog sitting there. And then you have Jason Tremblay there. It's amazing. This steelbook is so nice. I have not had the time to sit down and rewatch this one yet. I do plan on it soon. My wife and I have been really busy with other things, but that is my Lionsgate Steelbook collection so far. I do have a couple things on the way that I'm really excited about. One of them being my first ever Screen Factory item. But there we go. There's all of the Steelbooks. There they are. I do plan on getting more. There are some still sitting on Best Buy that I do plan on picking up in due time. But yeah, I need to chill on the movies. I have a lot that I want to do. I have a lot that I want to review. But yeah, guys, just want to take time and show you that. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. What is your favorite Lionsgate Steelbook? If it's any of the ones I have, if it's one I don't have, let me know. I would love to have that discussion with you. Anyways, I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.